What's up guys, Gizn here and welcome to my first ever English video. Am I excited? Yes. Am I nervous? Yes. Am I stupid? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Why? Well, because I should have been thinking about this a long time ago. Why didn't I just do this in the first place? I mean, I should have known that people from all over the world is gonna watch my videos. Not only Swedes, but maybe from Japan, India, whatever. And I want to be heard, I want to be seen. So why the fuck didn't I just do my videos in English from the beginning? I have no idea. Maybe yes. Maybe I'm lazy. I don't know. I'm probably lazy. I'm not gonna lie. Yes, I'm lazy. It's obviously easier for me to speak my native language and just let an AI translate my videos and put subtitles in my videos after the recordings, and I'm not gonna lie, I may have tried doing that shit, but damn, it was expensive as like, if you want to know the price, I'll tell you right now. Like, I tried a $20 subscription for 1 hour just to try it out, and it turns out I had exceeding my 5-minute limit of translation for that month. 5 minutes for a month, like that means I can only make a 1-minute video each week, and that's not gonna hold. That is not gonna hold. My videos are at least 40 minutes or 25 minutes, 40 minutes, something in between. And if I wanted unlimited time, I had to pay $100 each month. Like, I make nothing out of this video. Nothing. Not a single penny so far. Like, not yet. I hopefully will be able to make something out of this. I don't know. I have no idea what this is gonna lead to, but I want to tell you that I am happy to have you on my journey. Like, from the bottom to the top, from my deepest heart, I really mean it. Like, I wouldn't say it if I didn't mean it. Trust me. But even though I haven't been speaking English, you have not missed anything. Like, we are 1 hour and 30 minutes in, as you could see by the save. And this is where we are so far. We are on our ship, and I gotta tell you, this ship is looking great. It's a good start. It's a good start. We got some stuff laying around that we could pick up. We have our workbench right here, or research station. So I did record some, I think it was 5 days ago, but the sound of that video was lagging because I tried uploading another video at the same time, and it was just too much for the recording to handle. So the sound was lagging, and I tried rewatching that video like 10 times. But then I realized that you focus more on the lagging than the video itself. So I'm actually redoing everything that I did or at least was able to do. And with it comes a little bit of a tutorial slash game through at the same time. So 2 flies in 1 hit, I guess.
Let me guess. Protocol Indigo again? And he's our new captain. My crew can take a look at your ship. And you can stop by the Trade Authority kiosk if you need to offload some cargo.
Well, we do not have enough
credits
to do anything right now, so we're just gonna continue on to our mission. Wait a minute. Don't tell me. Alright. Well, I'm not over encumbered at least. That's a good thing. So be careful with being over encumbered, because you drain health when being so if you try to run. Which is a kind of huge difference from the other Bethesda games when it comes to survival. Like Skyrim did have survival when you downloaded it from the Creation Club, and I gotta tell you, that was quite fun actually. I tried it for a couple of hours or so.
Something to report?
But I played the game for the achievements and for the experience. And you gained no achievements from the survival mode content from the Creation Club, since it's a mod.
The lodge.
But
the front door should unlock if you hold up
it
the
didn't.
watch that Barrett gave you. I have messaged the
It
other
didn't lock
members of
the achievements permanently.
They will be
Just
waiting for
didn't give you any achievements specifically for the survival mod.
Captain, everyone will be in the library.
We appear to have a visitor.
Welcome to Constellation. We have a lot to talk about. Would you care to tell us what happened to our friend? Why you're here and he isn't?
Pirates attacked. Barrett asked me to deliver the artifact.
I see. Vasco, verify.
All statements made have been factual.
But yeah, I at least wanted an achievement for surviving for a day or two in survival mode at least, but nope, nothing.
Walter.
And if we hadn't insisted on installing those emergency protocols, I guarantee you this rock breaker here would be halfway to Neon.
But that didn't happen. He's here with the artifact.
Thank you, Matteo. Now, let's focus on what's in front of us, shall we? What happened when it was extracted? Did anyone see anything? Hear anything?
I'm not talking about this. That thing almost killed me.
So something did happen. Barrett mentioned a loss of consciousness last time.
By the way, speaking of Creation Club, I hope they add Creation Club to this game as well.
Whether it happened or not wasn't in doubt.
Like, imagine modding this game. You could get it
If this is the greatest mystery
beautiful.
in the universe, why couldn't it
Like,
be part
it
of the
almost-
ultimate mystery?
I mean,
Gentlemen,
it already is beautiful, but
Noel, I think it's time we tested your theory.
Right. Let's see.
I mean, it's almost perfect
We know
already.
the artifacts react to each other.
But you could get
Pieces
it a
we
little
already
bit more
have
perfect
move
if you
when
just
they're in
add
close
a couple of
Now,
modifications
if we
to
add this
it.
new one to the two we already have,
The artifact. If you could place it on the table here.
That's it. Just like the others.
And to imagine, we thought there were only two of them at first.
oh my god, that's it. They're reacting. Look at how it's coming together. That energy that's arcing between them, no manufactured material in the settled systems can do that. None of them. This proves that.
Easy, girl. Breathe. You'll have a heart attack.
She's not the only one. If they're coming together, that means there's a set.
Built by an intelligence outside the settled systems.
Still 2,000 credits for our little wager, Patrick?
You're on, Walter.
Well, if we had all the answers, it wouldn't be exciting, now would it?
Not to take away from the moment, but what are we going to do about our new friend here?
So, are you ready to get to work? See if exploration is the life you want to lead in this little universe of ours?
Alright, I'm in. Tell me what happens next.
You should take some time to get settled in. Introduce yourself to everyone. Some of our members aren't here, but you'll meet them soon. Come find me when you're ready. You and I are going to be doing some traveling together. Get your feet wet. And here, I think you've earned something for bringing the artifact to us. In
Another
addition to
difference
credits,
from the other
why don't
Bethesda
we
games
set you
like
up with a
Skyrim
backpack
and
with
Fallout
some
is
boost capability.
their movements
You'll need it out in the
during
field anyway.
conversations, like
Just
facial
mind your
expressions and stuff like that. Take a moment to actually notice all these changes to this game.
I know he gets into trouble all the time.
So,
Everyone just sort of
are you ready to
steps
get to
in
work?
front, but still.
Or was there something else?
I'm ready.
We're going to be doing some old-fashioned detective work. The artifacts are relatively inert once they're out of bedrock. That means people can pass them around, not even knowing what they are. I've been letting my contacts know to be on the lookout for strange metal objects. Get back a lot of noise, usually, but a tip from the UC Vanguard sounds promising.
I have to admit, I'm excited. This is my first mission.
Felt the same way when I started, too. There's an electricity in the air when you know you're about to uncover something. But it's not just that. I want to take this opportunity to see how you handle yourself, and for you to learn more about us. I'm going to be sticking with you for this. We'll be traveling together until we either find an artifact or this lead runs dry.
Got it. You and me until we get that artifact.
We'll need to head to Mast. Check in with the Vanguard recruiting office where my contact works. And listen, whatever you were before or whatever you do once you're out there, I don't care. So long as you don't bring UC security to our doorstep. Every member of Constellation is their own conscience. Understood?
Understood.
Good. Let's take a little stroll through New Atlantis, shall we?
Alright, so there are two things I really want to show you before exiting through that door. Now the first thing is
I hope
how you
are
get your first
satisfied
room.
with the quarters available to
And you get the room by speaking to
That was intense,
Noah.
wasn't it? The artifacts, I mean. Sorry, this must all be a little overwhelming for you right now. I guess a lot overwhelming, now that I think about it. I'm Noelle. It's really nice to meet you. And thank you for bringing the artifact to us.
Sarah said something about a place for me to stay.
Planning on sticking around then? Good. I think we can find a spot for you. And along the way, I can give you the very abbreviated tour. Right.
true.
So you've
I
seen the
am away
library,
from home,
obviously.
but
Walter's
when I'm not
quite
here,
proud
I'm
of the
distracted
collection,
by what I
but
might be
Mateo has made more than a few contributions.
Or,
Gardens are out the doors there, if you need a moment of quiet
my
contemplation.
darling Issa,
Emphasis on the quiet part, at least usually. Let's head upstairs. Sebastian Banks, Constellation's founder, had this place built decades ago. It was a big to-do at the time. Most people in the city have forgotten we're here.
And yes, she is a bit slow. You'll have to be patient about this one. Luckily, I know where to go. So we're just gonna wait for her to come here. Oh, fucking hell.
So this is the bar. Usually no tender, so help yourself, within reason, of course. Now let's see about that room. You're in luck.
Wow.
We were almost at max occupancy
play
already,
this game?
but there's still one
I
room
don't
up
know.
for grabs. It's been nice having the place so full.
Oh, nope. I I guess you can't. Fuck. Alright. Yeah, this is your room. In here you have a safe, which is your storage, and a bed. Nothing more to it. Nothing more, nothing less. It's pretty good.
Okay, this'll be you. Common room on one side, so that'll be quiet, and Mateo on the other side, so maybe a little less quiet. I'm sure Sarah has something planned for each of us, so I'd better get back to it. Don't want to keep her waiting too long. Enjoy!
Thanks. Anyways, so yeah, we have a safe and a bed. Now, I don't know if all storages looks like this, or if it's just this one. It would be quite boring if all the storages are safes. But yeah, I think that's about it. Okay, so let's move on to the next thing I want to show you, which is, by the way, Sarah here is our first follower. And her special weapon, or whatever you want to call it, is energy weapons. So she's specialized in energy weapons. So if you find a good energy weapon, you should definitely hand it to her, unless you personalize in energy weapons as well. Then you might as well just keep it and keep away from her. Alright. So this is the second thing I want to show you. You see this mannequin right here? It contains the Mark 1 spacesuit. Don't let the name fool you though, because this one is actually better than the one you already have. Now you just need to look through this small little gap here. It might be difficult the first time, but after a few tries you might hit it and just equip it, or take all and then equip
Really
it.
necessary for you to drag around all that gear?
Yes, it is. Thank you for asking. Anyways, so the next thing we're gonna do is to obviously equip this thing, because it is amazing. It actually looks good, and it has a hell lot of stats as well. Good stats. I mean, look at this. It increases by 100. It's insane. You get that for free by just using a glitch. You don't have to do that. If you don't use glitches, you can just wait for yourself to increase your lockpicking skill, and you will eventually get this armor as well. Alright, so here we go. We have the full armor, we look good, and we are ready to go. Let's get this show on the road. So we're just gonna exit this door. And the first thing you noticed was that she commented about my gear. The reason why she did so was because we are over encumbered, which you could read up in the right corner right there that we do not want to be. So what we want to do is that we want to give her, there you are, we want to give her some stuff.
We need to
Just
talk.
right here.
Glad to haul whatever you need.
Let's go to my inventory and give her energy weapon. So we have this one, and we have this one. Now she's gonna equip whatever feels best for her. But now we lost some weight, we have 135 by 135. I mean, out of 135.
Okay.
To carry. So the next thing we're gonna do is that we're gonna find a shop and sell all the unnecessary stuff that we're carrying. Now there is a good shop over here. I'm gonna show you. This one you can go to and sell all the clothing that you don't want to carry.
Please let me know if I may assist. You won't find a larger. You'll find that I have most everything.
So the first thing we're gonna do is that we're gonna press sell. That's very important. Don't buy things you don't want to use. And I think I'm gonna keep this one. So I'm gonna sell that one and that one. And I'm gonna equip it. Alright, so here is our next door. CJ's. And this is for food.
Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, let's get you.
And here you can sell some aid and food. There's also a doctor, but I believe the doctors only buy meds and not food. Alright, so let's see what we're gonna sell here.
Have a good one.
Now let's head to the next store. Look at all these guns. Oh, that looks beautiful. I just had a quick look at that one right there. But damn. Oh. Yeah.
I'm sure you already know there's no one-size-fits-all solution for personal firearms.
So
Welcome to Centurion Arsenal.
the main rule is
It
to
my
not
absolute
have
pleasure to assist you with
duplications
any
of
purchases or
anything.
questions you may have.
Like I
All
had
sales
so
are
many
final, but
duplications
that won't matter because you will undoubtedly be.
without even knowing it.
I'm sure we can find something that suits you.
The only difference between everything I had was the attachments. But I think I know which attachments I want and don't want. So as you can see, the difference between this one and this one is that this one is modified. And this one is rare. This one has a long barrel. And this one has a short barrel. So we're gonna sell this one, because we don't need that one. Then we have the EON, which we're gonna sell because we have a suppressed EON there. We have a modified hailstorm that is not no, I think the blue one is better. Alright. The only problem now is that, as you can see, the pistol and the SMG is carrying the same ammo type. So you're gonna have to make a choice here. Which playstyle suits you best? Do you wanna go in and spray and pray, or do you wanna go in silent and do one-hit headshots and stuff like that? I don't know. I think I'm gonna keep the SMG for this one actually, and hopefully we will be able to modify it and put on a suppressor. Here we go. Mines. I don't use those. I don't use mines. I'm only using frags and throwables. I don't consider mines a throwable. I consider them a placeable. See your parents at the Pioneer Tower. We're gonna do that. This is quite awesome. It feels like a dream. It's like we didn't even know we existed anymore. Like we thought we were dead. I'm gonna let you have a look and decide.
What? Well, I'll be. Honey, we got ourselves a visitor. I'll get the coffee brewing.
Oh, my God. Oh, you about gave me a heart attack.
Not that we're not thrilled to see you, son, but I thought you were under contract with Argos Extractors. Is everything all right? Constellation? Is this one of those candid camera vids? A joke?
My child is a member of Constellation. I just knew you were special. Didn't I always say that? That you were meant for great things? Great things. Oh, say again? I should record that and play it back. Mom, you were right. Oh, but you didn't give me any notice. If I'd known, I'd have your favorite meal in the oven. And your room is just a mess. Although that's how you left it.
Easy, honey. Let the boy catch his breath.
You know what I mean, right? Like,
it's
you're always quite difficult to explain, but you know, when you're in a game and your parents are dead and you're dreaming, this is quite what it used to look like. It gives me chills for some reason. Talk to Sergeant Yumi. Yeah. So let's talk to Sergeant Yumi and do all the activities first, and then we'll do the main missions.
We're hiring if you're interested.
Spaceport.
Ask in the security office.
Hello. You hear about the job by any chance? The officer over there can help you with any bounty issues.
A job? Tell me about it.
Part-time security officer. The position's very flexible. You can basically work whenever you're available. No pressure. We've had some gaps in the schedule lately. Macy's out on maternity leave, Jose's on loan to Sidonia. When it rains, it pours type of situation. So really, we just need someone to fill the void. Interested? First things first, I have to ask, do you have any security experience at all? Oh yeah? And I'm the CEO of Galbank. Look, I can appreciate a wise ass, but if I catch you lying for real, we're going to have a problem. Well,
actually, I wasn't completely lying. Just I have been a security guard.
Go to Mast and check in with Agent
for
Plato
5 years
at
in real life. I don't know if that counts.
Left at a dead drop, and they need UC security to handle it. He'll fill you in on the details. You know, MAST, the Military, Administrative, and Scientific Triumvirate. Giant building in the center of the city? Headquarters of the entire United Colonies? I really should have given you a more thorough interview.
Why am I bringing the package here and not Aegis?
Well, just because you're bringing it here doesn't mean that's where it'll end up. As for why, you can ask Aegis. As far as I'm concerned, it's none of my business.
You mentioned Aegis. Who are they?
Aegis? They're basically UC intelligence. They help identify threats to New Atlantis before they become problems. While we're separate departments, there are times we need to rely on each other, so it's important to keep a good working relationship. We do Agent Plato this favor, and maybe he'll toss us some intel when an investigation stalled. Tit for tat. You know how it works.
Okay.
Let me know if you have any questions.
No.
By Vectera, by Vectera, by Vectera! I can't believe it! Is it you? Is it really, really you? captain of the frontier, bane of the fleet, constellation's shining star of stars.
Yeah, it's me.
Then the day is truly blessed. Because for a moment, I wasn't sure if you were real or just another hallucination. But now that I know it's you, what are the odds? And to think, I almost went for coffee instead. But I changed my routine for one day, and here you are. It's almost like it was meant to be.
It's definitely not.
Are you saying I looked you up, tracked you down, and followed you all the way here? Who'd be crazy enough to do that? I'd have to know what you looked like first, and now I do. Either way, it's such an honor to meet you. Hey, do you mind if I follow you around? Do you need a sidekick? What am I saying? You're a hero, of course you do. Lead the way.
I am. Welcome aboard.
You won't be disappointed.
I hope so. Okay. So investigate brownouts in the well. So right now we're just activating all the missions, and then we're gonna do them.
Oh, you're not Carl. Sorry, I shouldn't assume. Maybe you go by Carl. You're just not the Carl I was waiting for. We're supposed to be investigating a power drain down here. People have been reporting brownouts for a while, and Mass finally decided to follow up on it. I can't be in two places at once, and Carl isn't here. So I'm just trying to look inconspicuous.
I could assist you.
Well, since you're here and Carl isn't, and I really want to get this solved, I will take you up on that. What I need is very technical. I can talk you through it remotely. I'm gonna head to the monitoring station. The first box we're looking for is over near UC Surplus. You know, Antonio's place. I can contact you once you get there.
Okay. So let's activate that mission first.
Hey, can you hear me? I think this is working. I only have a general view of things, but you— That's it. Great job. So that tripped the secondary breaker, and that goes to— Oh, wow, really? They wired it like that? Jeez, okay. All right, you should be near the next junction box. This section isn't used very much these days, so maybe a little harder to see. That's the one. You should be near the next junction box. And if those squatters never cleared out, I would suggest avoiding eye contact. It should be fine. Another switch flipped, another lead to follow. And the lights in here just flickered too. The wiring is worse than I thought.
Nope.
Okay, the final box I need you to deal with should be right around there. Unfortunately, I just realized you're in for a real tangle of cabling. Like 200 years of field attempts to rewire things. I tried to fix it 3 years back and was crying by the second day. Gave up on the third. Anyway, there should be a series of secondary breakers you need to deal with before you can access the junction box. I don't remember the order, but flip levers until all those circuits are powered down. Wow, you got it. Really well done. You saved me like a week of work. Why didn't you meet me at the monitoring station, near where we met? Did I say thank you? Because thank you. There's no way I
Thank
could
you,
have done that
because
in a
thank you.
reasonable amount of time all by myself.
I wonder if we just made things worse.
Maybe in the short term, but overall it paid off. Thanks to your help, I was able to trace the power drain. I know where it's coming from. Unfortunately, the source is exactly where I was afraid it was. The Trade Authority. So that's something that I'll need to deal with. That'll be fun. If you want to tag along, I certainly wouldn't complain, but if not, then this is where we part ways.
Yeah, we wanna stay along with her, right? See where she's heading.
So thanks to you, we've got evidence that the Trade Authority is behind the power drain being reported down here. I don't know if you ever dealt with the Trade Authority, but Zoe is intimidating. And I have to go in there, but I really don't want to. Do you think you'd be willing to go with me? Just make sure this doesn't go badly?
I got you back.
Thanks. That means a lot. I can do the talking, I think. Just be ready for, well, anything.
A visit from Matt.
Even in the well, the Trade Authority continues to flourish. Makes you sick, doesn't it?
I'm Luisa Reyes. Well, you know that, because I've been in here 3 times.
Yes, of course you are. And was it you were accusing me of with absolutely no evidence?
The power drain is coming from your building, Zoe. You and I both know it, and now I can prove it.
I'm sorry, what?
We traced the drain, checked the grid. It led us here. You can't talk your way out of this.
I'm going to ask you to wait here a moment. I'll be right back.
Okay, I can do this.
What is she gonna do?
Okay, just be ready for anything. I don't know if she's going to come out of there with a gun or call in mercenaries or what.
Don't worry. Whatever happens, we're prepared to handle the situation.
Oh yes, I love this.
I don't want this
I
to turn
love
out
it.
violent if we can avoid
Oh,
it.
I fucking love it. The companions are talking. Oh, I love it. This was a huge thing in Fallout 4 when they actually reacted to all the conversations you had with different NPCs. I won't fire the first shot, but I will fire the last one.
That's dramatic, but reassuring, I guess.
I'm dramatic.
It's you and me from here out.
She liked it. Seems like.
Well, Miss Reyes, I apologize for not taking this matter more seriously. I assure you, I will eagerly assist in getting to the bottom of this.
No, you're not weaseling out of this. We got to the bottom of it. You are the bottom.
I appreciate your enthusiasm for your work, but I do a little more research before casting aspersions. Someone has indeed been using this location through which to route electrical power. It is not the Trade Authority. I've had my suspicions for a while, and have been keeping detailed notes, which I'm happy to share with you. For now, though, what do we do next?
Wait, what?
Oh, for heaven's sake. I presume you've been assisting Miss Reyes in tracking down this little problem. Well, clearly there's more work to be done. Why don't you continue the work you've been doing with an assurance that the Trade Authority will compensate you for your time? I'll coordinate things here with Miss Reyes.
That's the last thing I
access to the
expected.
grid. We'll find out who did this soon enough. And why. Presumably, you're the one who's been doing the field work, so I believe you'll find there's another junction box out there in the well that needs your attention.
Okay, well, this is not how I saw this going. For the moment, let's assume this is all legitimate. I can sort out the details with Zoe. So why don't you go investigate?
That last click is so satisfying, isn't it?
Whoa, 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 whoa. Hell no. What the fuck is going on? Yeah, sure.
Hey.
Maybe I should check my ammo before taking this shit to a fight. There we go.
I don't even need a gun.
Okay, he's strong. He's strong. He's strong. Ah!
Best shot.
Oops. Sorry.
And that, my friend, is how we do things on the James.
No, that is not how we do things.
Hey there. You should be getting close. Hello? Is this functional? I insist that you provide updates for any suspicious activity. Is that clear? That's it, thanks. Let's just take a look here. Okay. You're going to want to head for box 45A. It should be near Apex Electronics. You can't possibly be serious. Are you looking at the same diagram I am? 47B is obviously the next one. It's on the same level. Adequately done. I appreciate that you've listened to reason. The junction box should be just nearby. Miss Reyes and I have both noted that the next node in this trace is not on any of the current diagrams. She means it's not in the well. It's somewhere on the surface, which technically means it's not my responsibility. We'll have this solved in short order. However, Zoe, I know how to read. Ignore her. Head for box 45A, okay? However, we agreed that we all like to see this through. If you head topside, I'll pull up the diagrams we need. Miss Reyes is still collecting the necessary diagrams and blueprints to accurately assess the situation. Before she returns. So, I'm going to make you an offer. Whatever you find at the end of this path, you bring it to me. I'll be certain that Mast gets what it needs, but I trade in valuable information. I suspect you're going to find some. I guarantee you the Trade Authority will pay well. Consider that as you head towards the residential district. We can't pinpoint the source yet, but it's somewhere over there. Hey, you should be getting close. Looks like it's somewhere near Athena Tower. Zoe says there's a junction box on the building's exterior. I'm not sure why she knows that. Well, that's unexpected. Powering down that junction doesn't show any other connections. Clearly, the source must be inside that residential tower. Yeah, that would make sense. You know, I think I remember seeing a report about power problems on one of the upper floors. I bet it's related. See if you can get up there.
Easy money.
Okay, so we're in. Okay, so Now we need to make a decision. Who are we gonna deliver the evidence to? I don't know, actually. Still thinking of it.
Our whole office is getting moved to Gagarin.
Okay.
Private sector. Now that's where the real
Oh, don't tell me. Oh, don't tell me this is a fucking glitch. It doesn't work. I did power it down at least. Alright, let's return the evidence and see what happens.
Ooh, that jump looks painful.
Fuck. Okay, so I think we encountered our first glitch here.
Hello.
Or mission glitch at least.
Thanks for all that work. You can give me what you found now.
Okay. Who am I gonna give the evidence?
Thank you for all your hard work and for handing over that data. Please.
Okay.
Do you have something for me? I'm glad you made the right decision. I'll look this over and make sure that Mast gets just as much as they need, not a bit more. The Trade Authority will not forget what you've done for us.
I trusted you.
Oh my. Someone's attempting to hack Galving? And at a glance, it appears they may have had some success.
Okay. Okay, so I hope I made the right decision right there. I have no idea, actually. I mean, I don't know what you get from handing over the evidence to the other woman. But it could be worth checking out, actually. Let's see. So we have a save right there. Let's see what happens if you hand over the evidence to the other one.
Hi. How you doing?
Have you got the data? So you tracked it down. You've got something to show for it? Great. I'll get this back to Mass for analysis. I'm not stupid. I know Zoe probably made you an offer. I appreciate that you didn't take it. And I'm really glad we got to work together on this. So, looks like maybe someone thought they could hack into Galabank's system. In fact, looks like maybe they did. Still want to claim you had nothing to do with this, Zoe?
My dear, why in the world would I want to break the law? And Galbank, no less. I do quite enough business with them as it is.
All right.
Well, I'll have some people look over this. Maybe they'll be in touch.
I very much doubt that.
See you around.
Okay. So I must say that was a little bit more interesting, actually. They had a interesting conversation, and it seems like it was a better decision overall. Alright, so I think that wraps up this video. So I'll see you in the next one. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and hit that bell button so that you don't miss anything out. See you. Peace.